Hello, you guys. I'm going to teach you a method called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. And as you can surmise from the name, it gives you freedom from your emotions that are big and strong and that you would like to move out of because they may be overwhelming you or they may be taking you places that you don't want to be. So for these purposes, we're going to be using it towards stress and anxiety. It can be used for any kinds of cravings or behaviors that you're trying to change and break. It is incredibly effective and so simple. Anybody can learn it. Even my third graders' teacher taught it to them last year, so they could release the anxious nervousness that they were feeling for the state testing, and also to deal with the big feelings that arise during those interpersonal 9-year-old dynamics, and to help deal with some of the issues that some children have and challenges they have at home. And I thought that was wonderful. She was teaching it to kids. I'm going to teach it to adults. It's this easy that you can learn it. The only way it will work is if you use it. So you can do it with me. There's a couple foundational pieces. One of them is naming the feeling. So you need to feel it in your body. Whatever that stress or anxiety is, you can be specific about it, or you can be general, but the more specific you can get, you feel it in your body first, you name it, and then you measure it on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being out of control, 1 being not too bad, it's just noticeable. And that way you can measure where you're at as you continue to do this. So for stress and anxiety, whatever your trigger is or whatever is coming up, you don't even have to be triggered. You can just do this as a general practice. It is that helpful. You measure on a scale of 1 to 10. Let's say I'm just going to do it for making this video. I am a little bit nervous that I'm going to have to take and do this a million times because each time I look stupid or say something wrong and fumble, and I haven't learned the technology to edit, so I do it all in one take, and so it stresses me out. Let's just pretend I'm not actually stressed, but let's just pretend I'm stressed about making this video for you guys. So this stress of making a video, for some it might be talking to their boss. For some, it might be taking a test in school. For others, it might be the anxiety of trying to quit a habit that is hard. For some, it could be anything. So you just name it. Making this video, this stress, all of this anxiety, all of this nervousness, all of this tension. And then you follow it up with, it's okay to let this go. All of this stress, all of this anxiousness, it's perfectly safe to let it go. And under the collarbone, all of the stress, all of these takes I think I'm going to have to do, the hour it's going to take me to make a 5-minute video, it's okay to let that go. And then you grab your wrist and you take a deep breath and you relax. Or you can say peace. What I usually do is I say peace on the exhale. And simultaneously, I visualize inside my head one of my favorite places that I have spent quite a bit of time, which is this beach. And I would go there and I camp by myself so many times, just out over the ocean. A fantastic, spacious, peaceful place, so that when I do this, I tap into that feeling. And so these are the points on top of the head, this third eye area, the side of the eye, and it doesn't matter which side you go to, it really doesn't. Under the eye, underneath your collarbone, here, just right below the bone, and then your wrist, you're just grabbing it, and just giving it a little squeeze, feels kind of good, and taking a deep breath. Peace. So if my beginning state was 8, and now I'm like, I'm at a 4, I cut that in half. I cut that emotion in half. And in this case, the emotion is stress, or the emotion might be anxiety. And could be the craving. The craving was a 10. I just nearly broke that door down trying to get to it, intensity, or whatever it is. So If it's at a 4 or if you've gotten it lower, then go ahead and do that again. You can just keep doing it. Okay, I'm a person too. I fuck shit up. We're all human. I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm just starting out making videos, and I need to do this while I'm saying that. I'm just starting out making videos. I really don't like being on camera, but I'm doing it anyways. It's okay to let this go. It's okay. Like, so something really has come up for me in the process of doing this, and I'm just going to be really raw, and I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to share it with you, okay? Like, I don't like being in front of the camera. So that's what I'm going to tap on. You guys are seeing me. I don't like being in front of the camera. I'm making a video, and I'm putting it out there in public. That anxiousness. That self-consciousness. It's okay to let it go. It's perfectly safe to let it go. So I would say I'm at a 3. Okay, I can keep tapping, and the magic happens when you get it to a 0. I'm not going to go through it all over and over and over with you to get myself down to a 0, because I'm making this video no matter what. I'm accepting that I might look like a fool, I might look like a dummy. You might think, she's so unprofessional because she went in the middle of a video. But that's fucking life, you know? We're human. And I'm human. I'm not trying to act as though I am achieved or attained some kind of anything. I'm just sharing with you what works. It works for me. I wouldn't have dreamed of making a video that long ago. But I really want to share what I have, because it makes a difference, and I want to give it to you. And if you want to work with something more specifically, if you want to go deeper and really explore the roots of some of this stuff, I am happy to work one-on-one with people. I have a website, sarahheaneyhypnosis.com, or you can email me, sarah@sarahheaneyhypnosis, and we can take this even farther. But in the meantime, practice it. If you're feeling a big emotion, whether that's stress, that's anxiousness, that's fear, that's anger, that's sadness, that's grief, whatever are the emotions that you have that are taking over and taking control, you can have control back of yourself. And it's not that you are eliminating any kind of situation by eliminating the emotion. Like, I still have to go to do this thing. I just don't feel bad about it in advance. I still went through that experience. I'm just able to learn from it now in a different way, because I'm no longer in this emotional state, and I have access, I have freedom to use my resources. So, EFT, go ahead, use it, connect with me if you want. Many blessings. I look forward to hearing more from you.